What's good with y'all? What's good? What's good? With y'all, what's good? What's good? We tuning in for another video. So y'all, we got a lot of stuff going on today. I already been working. I done cleaned the carburetor, customer's carb. I got to go in there and build. I got Meech charging up. It's charged, I should say, because I'm finna take the cable off and test and see if I can find this. Well, see if the corporate is already charged. It's just maintaining them. See if the corporate, what I think it is. But I said, I got this customer's card, just came in. He had some problems with it. Y'all see this joker sideways. I just turned this joker loose. I said, Jay, you ain't even vlogging. Show the process. But this is a back and secondary I built, and it had a lean, well, I know it's a lean part now, I just diagnosed it, but it had a, he had a problem with popping. But when I hit the gas and saw it stumble, I already knew. But check out how this baby ran straight out the box. Straight out the box. Y'all check it out. I ain't touched nothing. I ain't touched no item. I just raised the curb out of it. He had it too low. Straight out the box. But see, look, this the problem. See that? See? That's the problem. So, right back straight. Running perfect too. Idling good on this car. That's good AFR. It's a good AFR. I can back it down some now. I can actually back it down some because it was it's cold too, but I added electric choke on this one, so that make this one good too. But man, I'm gonna clearance this. I'm gonna put some pump shot on that joker right there. Man, it's finna be on the pop, y'all. Clearance this pump right here. Watch the difference. All right, so look, we got it on volts now. Now you know a good battery should read about 12.5. Let me see where I can put this so y'all can see. Right there. Put it right there. Good battery be 12.5 at least. 12.8 really. 1260, 12.8. Look at that. 12.42. So what that tell me, this thing probably got at least one dead cell in it, and it's discharging. Looking at the rate now, putting the battery charge on it so I can measure the percentage, I say it takes, cause yesterday it went down to 70. So within, it probably taking like 5 days and it's draining itself. I don't even have a parasitic draw. And I got to thinking about this. I said, my alternator charging, I know that for a fact. Because we got a volt gauge in there. The alternator is doing what it do. The alternator is excellent. It's not pulling anything because it would definitely show. So I don't even have a parasitic draw, man. I've been chasing my tail. It's just the look of the draw that I've been getting bad batteries. Like and you know, the optimal quality has went downhill. Like that's just what it is. People will tell you. Some of y'all might know. The old ones now, I used to live by them. Cause I done had one and I got a story behind them. Like, man, it's the truth. But I said it just been luck of the draw, man. Cause first it started with an optimal red top. That's when it initially started. Cause I wasn't having that problem at first. I wasn't having that problem, and it just literally popped up out of nowhere. I was not having this problem. I mean, it just started happening. So I got an optimal red top. It was fine for a while. Then all of a sudden, I'm like, well, my battery going dead. And I know if you let them deeply discharge, it creates a problem. I do know that. And I'm like, man, what happened? So then I found out, I'm like, okay, I had an alternator problem. I said, my alternator not keeping up. Boom, we fixed that. Fixed the alternator, changed out the yellow top, used the warranty, got a brand new, same old thing. So this is the second yellow top. Well, I'm gonna tell you, no, before that, let me back up. I got a red top. I found out it wasn't the best, so then I bought a yellow top. I said, I'm gonna get a deep cycle. Bought a yellow top. I know it had set, because you know we had the mishap, and it deeply discharged, so I said, all right. And that was, y'all seen them vlog, this when we was when we first put the new combo in. I said, let me get this out. I used the warranty, when it got another one. So that one, it new, this the second yellow top. And this thing already ain't even fully charged. I mean, by the battery charger, it's 100%. It went on trickle charge. But y'all see 12.42 and low 12.4 at that. Low at that. Now, if I crump this cord, you'll see the alternator working, because the alternator charges that item. And that thing will jump up to probably 14, 13. But the battery itself, it got to have a dead cell. It ain't got multiple dead cells, but at least one. So I'm like, man, I'm probably through with these batteries. I hate it because they so expensive. That's what I hate about it. They so expensive, man. But what I might do is, at least for this car, I'm going to probably just buy an excess power battery. I'm going to have to get the adapters and stuff too, because I have to use the top and side post for the way my wiring ran. So we probably just going to get an excess power battery. Just drop the money on one and get one, and buckle it down. And I use the warranty to get another yellow top, and then I might put it in a wifey car or something like that, or, you know, it got to go in something. I can't just let it sit because it'll go bad. I feel say I can get it for the T-top, but it'll be sitting too long. So, cause I'm telling you, Dolo, man, I think I had a Duralab battery in here one time before I went to the red top. We're doing better than the Optimus. So, I'm just chasing my tail for nothing, man. Ain't even no parasitic draw in the car. This was crazy. But anywho, we're gonna pause on that, get on the carburetor, let's make it happen. All righty, BCG fam. Got the customer's card on Mighty Emma. We finna see if we can get some tire smoke and make it do what it do. Made the adjustments, and I caught some too. I'm gonna tell y'all after, but right now, see if we can get some tire smoke right quick before the sun go down, so y'all stay locked in. Alrighty, man. Y'all see that baby? That baby burned the tires off, but it's a little bit, it popped just a hair. Now I will say when it first came back, it was popping. I did see what he was talking about. But the smallest thing, it was a vacuum leak. Like I said, when the carburetor popped like that, 9 times out of 10, you got a vacuum leak. And it's usually a lean stumble. That's what caused them to stumble. It's a lean stumble. Where is it? I put it in here. Let me show y'all. See the caps. And this might be one of the caps I put on it when he bought it, but if they crack or if they move around, look, hold on. Where is it? I don't know if y'all can see it. You ain't gonna be able to see it, ain't gonna focus. But this cap is it got a crack in it. Man, when I say the smallest thing will cause a vacuum leak, it been numerous times I done chased my tail with carburetors, and I'm like, well, take the cap out. Hairline crack, man. You have to really search. Hairline crack, man. Joker be put a vacuum leak. So that was the main culprit. But see, and then it's a combination. It could be still cold too, cause it is very cold outside and cooling off now. That'll cause them. Two, and then they warm up and joke get right. But y'all see it burn the tires off. But I want it when you press that joker, it don't do nothing. But they're just some pump clearance. We're gonna change pump clearance a little more. I'm gonna do a little pump clearance on it, and it's gonna be ready to roll. I send it on back to them. Cause other than that thing fire. It crank up good, choke work like it's supposed to, everything good. It's a nice carburetor. 750 vacuum secondary, and we're gonna make it do what it do. So that's gonna be it for Mighty Emma for the night and the customer call. We're gonna resume tomorrow. It'll give me something to do. I'm about to put the hood back on Meech since we know what the problem is, and I'm gonna look some stuff up. I don't know, man. I'm gonna have to, like I said, I know I'm gonna have to just end up buying a battery. Just go ahead and buy a battery. But I'm gonna tighten that back down, then we're gonna fire this joker up right quick. Get the plugs filed out, y'all. That's why I won't stay crunk. And a wideband, man, like I said, if it's too far this way or too far that way, it'll throw the whole reading off. It reads super lean, but it ain't, believe me, it ain't getting no fire. It ain't getting no fire, I guarantee you. Cause I bet the plugs slap black. And I'm trying to wait to take them out, cause I don't want to dirty them up, firing the car up and all that stuff, letting it idle. And I really, y'all, I was planning to go to the track today, which I know y'all ain't seeing it in real time, but I was planning on going to the track tonight, but the track not open. Now they open tomorrow, but I'm gonna go and film tomorrow, so I ain't gonna be able to be fooling with the car. You know, I got a couple more things I want to check over too before, but maybe next week we probably gonna end up taking them for real. They give me another week to just go over everything. Cause I just looked at the battery. I said, man, the battery one ain't all the way fully tight. Where the clamp, the hold down. I said, man, I grabbed the battery. I said, God, how I do this? Boy, I'm moving too fast. So, you know, sometimes it's just good to just check over stuff like that. But that, and I need to just make sure that top radiator hole leak is good. Cause it's still dripping a little bit up there where it connect to the radiator. The thermostat housing leak is straight. But that's about the only thing I need to check over. So we're gonna continue this tomorrow. Man, I tell you, a good car would be a good car to take tomorrow, man. Wifey car, R&B, they don't take no maintenance. You just put the tires on that joker and go. What? I can't do that. I can't even do that, cause y'all probably seen Air Train gone, but I got a vlog coming for y'all for that. It's not sold, but I got a vlog coming for where it's at and what's going on. I need to get Dolo, man. I need to get Dolo straightened out. I want to take it to the track one more time. And I know it won't take no time to fix a rear main seal leak, man. It's just something got to be done. That's the only reason I'm not taking to the track. I drive it, but I ain't I mean, it ain't bad enough to not drive it. But going to the track, trying to spread and all that, nah, I ain't doing that no more. But maybe next week or within the next 2 weeks, I'll get that thing out. Cause here in Georgia, running the track to December too, so I still got time, man. I got time to take everything, So, or maybe one day we might do double duty, just actually drive R&B, wife would drive R&B down there, and I pull Meech on the trailer, and then put the tires on R&B, switch them out, and make it do what it do. Or we might do that on a Sunday. We might go to Reynolds or something, Silver Dollar. But let me put the hood on this thing, man, because it's getting cold out here, and then we're going to continue tomorrow. I'm going to get back on that customs card. I got a 600 I got to go in here and tear down and build. I'm going to try to run it tomorrow. And I think that'll be it. Yeah, we're going to continue on this joke tomorrow, too. Or I'm going to go ahead and see what I'm going to do by the battery. That's what we're going to do. So y'all stay locked in. Righty, BCG fam, it's another day, man. And boop, we back on wifey car with the customer's carburetor. So y'all know how to tamper with it. Then night I tried to crank it up one more time. I said, it still got a little hesitation. And I have to have it right. I gotta have it right. So man, y'all ain't gonna believe what it was, but let me get y'all on the stand first. Cause I'm finna show y'all how this baby hit. Hold on. It's upside down. There we go. Hold on. All right. My bad, y'all. Now let me show y'all. All right, I had to get it all mounted. So look, set y'all down. I had to keep the hood up because I got the choke locked open right now. Cause like I said, carburetor still look cool. And I got the choke locked open. Cause if the choke closed, it gonna clog that, it gonna bog that joker down, but I'm talking about it gonna bog it down bad. So I'm gonna set y'all down, get y'all position, and then we finna make some tie smoke in the driveway, man. Y'all stay tuned. BCG fam, that baby right. I'm gonna put the choke back on it now. Well, put the choke plate back in now. Take it out of the car. That baby is ready. It's ready. That dog burnt, man. I burnt the tires off, man. I got some on camera. Off camera, man. Y'all see all that. Oh boy, this is a new test spot right here. Right here in the front of the driveway. But it kept twisting up, man. It was hitting that dirt. It was hitting the dirt and it kept twisting up, but I'm gonna have to blow it, man. Y'all know what? I might hook my blower up. We'll charge my battery up to my blower. I'm gonna blow it all out, man. We're gonna have to hit the pad. It's gonna be called a pad right here. Test and tune the carburetor and stuff too. But that baby ready to go. But I love customers like this, man. You know, you deal with all type of customers, and you know, sometimes things happen. Now, as far as this one, I run every carburetor before I send it out the door. Some things happen, but this one right here is sat for longer than I thought. Which, you know, I get it. Guys get things and they you know, to cut the cost down. That's the way to do it, really. Make it cost effective. Buy your parts a little bit at a time, stack, you know, get your part pile up. So I know people do that with the carburetors, but I don't have any knowledge of when they're gonna put it on, because I thought this thing had been on the car. I was like, oh, he just putting it on, which was a couple months back, I think, two and a half months back. And initially he thought it had a leak, which it was just that his line wasn't tight. I told, and this to anybody, even with a new carburetor, those lines, especially the ones that screw directly into the fuel bowl, you know, when you take the fittings out and you want the fancy braided line and stuff, you have to screw them jokers in tight. They look good, but even they scare me because you have to put them so tight, it's almost to the point where you, like right before you feel like you finna strip it. But other than that, they'll keep leaking, they'll drip. And what it does, it runs down from the line and it run across the carburetor to the accelerator pump cover, and it'll make you think you got a leak from somewhere that it's not, but it's the line. I've ran into it a lot of times, so he thought that was the first thing. He reached out, which is what he should do, and I told him to tighten the line up. He did that. Cool. Because it ain't leaking. I mean, I got it on the car. I put fittings in it. Because I don't have one of them fancy braided lines for this style carburetor, which is a 4160. So it don't have a metering block in the back. It's a vacuum secondary. So, I mean, there's no leaks on it. But then he put it on, said it had a little pop. It was popping back through. I said, what that is? Get it back to me. He got it back to me. Here we got it fixed. But I like customers like that. Instead of just diving off the deep end, listen to the carburetor man, because I done had a few. I can count on my two hands out of all the 100 plus, I don't know, I'm probably 150 plus carburetors built now. Out of all those people, I can count on just two hands, the ones that just, I guess I wouldn't say went fully trusting my opinion. And ultimately, it still was what I said to those people. And I'm not saying I don't miss things, I don't make mistakes. Everybody do. I don't think that'll be fair for anybody that's good at what they do to say that they do everything right all the time and don't miss something, or things happen. And in the case right here, it was, the initial problem was a vacuum. I might have showed it to y'all in a clip before, but it was a vacuum cap. The cap had cracked up on the bottom of the carburetor, and there was a vacuum leak. Anytime it's a vacuum leak, it's gonna cause it to pop, cause it's pulling air, excess air, and it's throwing the mixture off. So it's gonna create a pop or a stumble. And I popped it on, cleaned up. Then I said, man, it got a little stumble though. So when you find one thing, it show another. Then I had to re-clearance the pumps, and I went up on the squirter too, cause I said I want to go up on the squirter. Squirter was a little small for my liking, and I will say I don't check the squirter sizes all the time. When I get cores in, I just put back what was on it, and sometimes it will need a bigger squirter depending on what it's going on. But a lot of the times I don't know what engine these carburetors are going on unless they tell me. If they need something specific, they tell me, then I know how to move. Otherwise, it's just guys buying carburetors, and you know, they mainly asking what size they need. And then I base it on what size the engine is and stuff, which is, you know, how you're supposed to do it. But I don't know the essence of all the combinations, how radical, how tame they are, you know. But all in all, I think that, brother, shout out to Aaron, man, like I said, for trusting me. And even now, like, this something I do. If something popped up, I say always come to me, because I stand behind it. And if it's something that's mechanical that has happened and I missed on my behalf, I fix it at no extra cost. If sometimes stuff that happened, they done did something, I still take care of it. And I'm like, well, look, you gotta replace the part. And then if it's so minor, a lot of time they ain't charged, man. I say just pay for the shipping back, because they already have to pay for shipping to get it back to me. So I'm very fair. Man. And if it's something just catastrophic that just happened, don't say, hey, I missed it. on my behalf, I just refund it. Even guys that just wouldn't listen and thought there was problems with the carburetor that they may have purchased from me. I don't like going back and forth with people. I don't do that anyway. So I just say, hey, I just give you money back. No hard feelings. I just give you money back. Let me get the carburetor. And then I just take it. I put it back on the car, check it out. It checks out, and I resell it. And somebody puts it on their car, the same carburetor, and they riding around happy. And that's really literally what done happen. And what I try to tell people is that it's not the carburetor all the time, but the carburetor is what show you have a problem. Sometimes it is, but if you got a timing problem, it's gonna pop back through the carburetor. It'll show you. If your fuel pressure is too low and it's not supplying the carburetor, it'll idle. But when it get to popping, the carburetor gonna show you, but it's a fuel pressure issue. If you got dirt and debris in your fuel line, and then you clog up a freshly rebuilt or new carburetor, and then it starts to doing crazy stuff, it's the carburetor that shows you, and your car created a problem, and then the carburetor show you the problem. So, and those are examples of some of the things that I ran into. It wasn't nothing I did. It was something either wrong with their setup or their fuel setup, so, and that's why I say, listen to whoever you're shopping with. Have faith in them and all of that, and that's all I'm saying. So we finna pop this off. And then let me tell y'all what I discovered about Meech too. Cause I gotta clean I'm not a customer's car. I gotta clean the carburetor. I'm half for sale, another 600. But man, look. So y'all know we've been at it with this. I didn't find a parasitic draw. The battery bad. This battery is bad. I think I told y'all already though, but I tested it again. I'm just updating again. I checked the voltage on again. I just fully charged it. Cause yesterday I came and checked it. Man, the battery's down to 3%. 3% charge. Charged it fully up. Wifey came and was helping me put the hood back on. I put the multimeter on it. The voltage was dropping right then in real time. It was at 12.8, dropping. In about 5 minutes time, then dropped down to 12.62. And then check this morning, it's in 11s. So the battery itself won't hold a charge. The battery itself just self-draining. So that means it got a problem. And the battery charger reads low, even when it's fully charged. So I know there's a problem with the battery. So I'm gonna have to just get an excess power battery. We're gonna convert it all over and make it do what it do. But let me take the carburetor off and get on the other carburetor, so y'all stay tuned. What it do, BCG fam? We back at it. So, man, I was building the carburetor, and I'm trying to get the day, this day finished. I really wanted to get this carburetor on the car ran, cause I'm having for sale. I went and got the oil I needed from Meech. So I'm about to change the oil, get it ready for the track. I don't like to do stuff the day before. I like to have the car already ready. So we're gonna change the oil, change the spark plugs, and get the tires on. Depending on how I'm feeling, but at least the front tire. Cause I gotta jack the front end up. But man, this 600 right here. Sometimes you run into this stuff. So I got this as a core, and man, it had a different bolt in it. And when I pulled it out, I already knew. So long story short, whoever had it previously done stripped the main body out. So I ain't gonna get a chance to run this tonight or today, cause I ain't got time to be switching the main body out. I'm grateful that I have plenty Holly 600 main bodies, but it's just the point, man, like, of having to do it over. This might be one right here. Of having to do it over. Just a headache, man. And I wish people just be honest with stuff. Even, like I said, it just, honesty go a long way, man. It don't mean that you won't make a sale. You just let that person make the choice. I would have still bought it anyway. It's priced fairly, but it would have been nice to know, like, hey, this just stripped out. So watch out for that. But anywho, I digress. So we finna set this baby down and get it jacked up. Got some good news too. Altran Our train will be coming back home this week. We'll have it back. I got all this, I had all my cardboard on here, y'all, at first, cause I was trying to find leaks, which I got it straight. I got that, I got that, what's the name, straight. That radiator hose, I got it straightened out. So we good to go right there. Get dirty, level the ground. Make sure I'm center. Make sure I'm center. Right and center. Don't need this baby slipping off. Watch it still like this center, y'all. I'm ready to go to the track, man. I've been dying to take this baby back to the track and run it again on the nitro car. I know I'm gonna get it to go down. A to B, I already know what to do on the tune-up. Well, not the tune-up, I should say. The tune-up straight on the progressive. I know exactly what I'm gonna do. And that baby gonna go straight down Broadway. All right, they good. So look, get the jack stands underneath this baby, and we're gonna get this oil change. Okay, we got the oil drain. I gotta put the oil back in. But before I let the front end down, we're gonna go ahead and get the tires popped on. We're gonna get the front runners on, let it down. I guess I'll go ahead and change the tires too fully, then hit the back, and then we'll change the spark plug last, cause that ain't gonna take long at all. And I know the plug, look, the plug slap black. I mean, I took one out yesterday, cause that joker there don't want about fire up, man. Look at them. Cold plug. Slap black, man, just done. Absolutely done. And that's my hottest cylinder. That's my hottest cylinder. Them jokers fired out, man. So get these tires off. Trying to make it happen. Got it done. We got that done. The Go Fast shoes are back on. So, first thing first, y'all see I got that battery charged, man. I got to get a new battery. I'm going to try to get up to Summit over the weekend. So I'm going to try to make this battery work. I'm going to try to make this battery work for the track trip. And then, the day after, we'll go to Summit and grab one. And look, I want to show y'all this too. This is what I was telling y'all about. Look, when you take them oil filters off, always make sure that gasket is not stuck up there, cause today it happened to me. I took the oil filter off. I always do this, cause I made that mistake before. When I was younger, man, I tightened the new oil filter up there. The gasket was still up there, thought it was snug. Man, it shot oil everywhere, so when it built pressure, boom, all of it out. I cut it off fast. I ain't hurt my engine, but this something to watch out for, I'm telling you. So always look at the top of your oil filter, cause sometimes it'll come out. And this time it came out, it stuck up there. It just stayed up there. So I want to show y'all that. But we're gonna get this oil in here. Get this oil in here. And after that, I'm gonna change the plug. I'm gonna go ahead and hit this side first, since this is the hard side. The harder side, I should say. Ain't not really hard. So I'm gonna roll the time lapse. You know what? I ain't gonna roll the time lapse. Let me get the good word, man. Get that good word. Let me get this oil in here. This good old oil. So I don't forget. But so look, while I'm getting this thing back oiled up, y'all know the word say, a man can't live on bread alone, but on every word of God. Every word. And I'm gonna tell you as a witness, that holds tried and true. We need to live on every word of God, man. God the Father, Yahweh. Every word. I'm gonna tell you, man, life's so hard. And you know, some people say life is hard anyway, but when you following Jesus, I'm telling you, man, the world can be in chaos. Can't nobody take your peace away. I'm a witness. Can't nobody take your peace away. And see, y'all don't know, like I said, I shared on Facebook, but when I took like a long hiatus from this blog channel, it like the Lord had reached out. And I was on a mission, still on a mission, like it's what I had to do. And that's still my focus. That's why I don't be vlogging every day, but I try to keep y'all something coming. And you know, when I do drop, they're usually 40 minutes to an hour, so you know, you get you some good long vlog. But you know, we're gonna ramp up. I got some stuff planned, but I'm gonna tell you how important it is to have a relationship with the Lord. Cause we in the last days, man. It's you know, the times. It's a sign of the times, and it's showing itself. It's showing itself, man. So, you know, that's definitely something to think about. You know, then when you got a lot of stuff going on in your life. See, Matthew 11 say, "Come to me, all who are weary and burdened, for my yoke is light." Basically, you know, Jesus saying, "Let me take the load. Put the load on me. You don't worry about it." And I think that's what many people fail to do. You know, they fail to do that. You know, faith start to waver when life happens. And I'm a witness to that. I mean, not anymore. When I became born again, I stopped doing that, man. Like, only thing matters is the kingdom. Cause I'm telling you, if you go into the book of Revelation and you read and know what the new Eden gonna be like, I said, man, I got to make it. Gotta make it. And you know, by one sacrifice, the word say by one sacrifice, we are all made perfect. Through Christ, we are all made perfect. I'm telling you, the peace, man. You know, I be wanting all my neighbors, and I call them my neighbor because if you're not yet born again, you're my neighbor. But anybody that's already born again, it's my brother and sister. I'm like, man, life peaceful, man. Do it get harder though, following Jesus? It get harder because you go through persecution. You know, when you telling the truth, because Matthew 16:15, if I remember right, we all call to preach the gospel to all creation. Man, say go out into the world. And man, I'm telling you, it get hard. And a brother like me, if you're on my Facebook, I speak the truth. I speak the truth. And you know, this ain't something I just do for fun. Like, I do it every single day. I be out here reading in my spare time. I'm reading, or I'm in the word or something, or I'm doing Bible study with somebody. Like, man, I go to church 5 times a week. And people don't know what church is, man. I did a whole live stream about this. I'm not talking about I go to a physical building or a synagogue. I'm talking about diving in the word with people. Like probably 4 or 5 times a week. So, which is the church of God, like the word say, like the Bible say. But I'm telling you, man, if you never open your heart, Cause I done had dialogue with everybody on the sun. I mean everybody. I done had people rage out. It ain't a question a person can ask me that ain't got the answer for it when it comes to that word. I'm telling you. And I know people angry, like, why God let innocent people die? I lost somebody. If he all-knowing God, why did he not destroy Satan? I'm telling you, who wrote Genesis? I done dialogue with everybody. And you gotta meet people where they at, cause people be hurt. They ain't got it yet. They don't understand. So, you know, but I don't dialogue with the one that's not truly seeking. Cause we shouldn't participate in godless chatter. And brothers and sisters shall not be quarrelsome. Cause you know, I don't be talking about who's right, and I'm not trying to win an argument with nobody. I'm really trying to sow seeds in people. And sometimes that seed ain't gonna catch root right away. You just sow it. That's all you do. Your job is to sow it. So you know, they're just a word for y'all to think about. But we're gonna finna get in that oil here. I know y'all won't see me keep pouring this, man. This don't take a minute, and I got about 3.5 more to go. But after that, we're gonna get to these plugs and make it happen. All right, BCG fam, we got the spark plugs all wrapped up. And man, they were terrible. So look, let me come around and show y'all 2 of them why this thing went. It was smoking bad too out the tailpipe. So look at one of them. Let me see. Can y'all see that? Look at it. I don't know if y'all can see it. Let me see some. Y'all see that? Look at that. Let me show y'all another one. See, that one had oil on it. So, hold on, let me throw these away. We clearly don't need them. I just saved those so y'all can see. But to give y'all like a quick lesson, battery charged up too, and see, it's a bad sale, man. It's already at 12.4. I mean, it literally just hit 100% 5 minutes ago, and it's at 12.4 volts. So that's what I was saying earlier, man. Like the battery is shot, dropping voltage in real time. Cause I'm gonna tell you, it ain't no parasitic draw that big. If it is, it's huge. And if multimeter would have picked it up, that's gonna knock voltage out the battery like that. So that's a clear indicator. It's a bad sale. But so that's the downside about running cold plugs. You running cold plugs, they file out fast. They do. And the more, the bigger the shot of nitrous or the more boost you run on the application, the colder the plug need to be for detonation purpose. And the reason, you know, I pull my plugs out, they'll have a little bit of oil on them and they'll be wet, especially when they get this fire, cause someone had a little oil and a little wet. And I know they had got real bad cause it started smoking out the tailpipe. So it's not that anything is tore up, it's just that as power increase, you gotta increase ring gap. So when you got an excessive ring gap, you're gonna get a little bit of blow by, even with a vacuum pump. You're gonna get a little oil mist, it's just normal. But normally you don't see it on the plug, especially with a hotter plug, cause it burns it up. It all burns up. It's not enough to just saturate it. But when you in this case, you know, we just come off a long drive, and then the super cold plug, it's an extremely cold plug, really not adequate for a naturally aspirated application unless it's like super high compression, then it's gonna happen. And these things fired out cause it start to pop and all of that. But I'm gonna fire this thing up. I want y'all to see what I'm talking about. It ain't gonna smoke out the exhaust car. I mean, it was smoking, like smoking. I said, man, that thing, and it just be where it's oil in the cylinder and this plug not burning it. So, you know, and when it get to that point, you want to change it quick. So we're going to get this unplugged, and then we're going to fire it up. All right, let's get this baby fired up. And y'all remember also, too, how I was telling you it was so much harder to idle. It's the other thing, too. So we're going to fire this baby up. That joke will burn a lot of oil too. It needs to be plugged. Well, going out there is off. Prime it up. Always do that. Let the oil get up there. Let me see. Check for leaks. Look at that blowing. They got to burn all that out the exhaust. We got to check for leaks. We ain't got nothing. We good to go. Matter of fact, y'all, look at that. Y'all see that? Well, y'all probably can't see it. Let me let this door up. Cause it gotta burn all of that junk out. Smoking here, boy. Good gracious. Let all that get up out of here. Gonna smoke it at first, then I'm gonna let it run, it'll calm down. But I don't wanna let it idle long, I wanna dirty the plugs up. Let me take all the vitals, y'all. I'll turn y'all back on. Had to make an idle mix up this one. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We all good to go now. We all good to go. We get that, still got to put all that, burn all that stuff out the exhaust pipe. Then it'll be good to go. I said, man, I should have went ahead and took them plugs out. Uh-oh. Vibrated in the bottom. First brace. Should have went ahead and took them plugs out, man. Then I gotta let all that stuff burn out the exhaust and be good to go. But then after these track trips, man, I'm gonna put my hot plug back in because I won't be taking it to the track spreading on nitro no time soon. After this, that's why I said I'm gonna make this trip do what it do. Look at that smoking up here. You gotta burn that oil off the header, you know, where I took the valve covers off and let stuff drip. I really need to let it run, but it'll burn all that off, but it'll burn off. It'll burn off, man. We at the track. By the time we make a couple laps, it'll be good and burn off then. So we got this wrapped up. I'm about to close up the shop, and then we're gonna get ready to hit the track. Now, the plan, we might try to go to track 3 days in a row. So we're gonna go test Meech on the nitrous one day. The day after that, if we're able, we're gonna put the slicks and front runners on R&B and let wifey make a few laps at the track. And then the day after that, we'll take Meech back to the track, and me and my pop's supposed to race if the track open, which we'll do that at Silver Dollar Motorsport Park. So we might hit Middle Georgia Sports Park 2 days in a row, and then hit Silver Dollar Motorsport Park, and me and my pop run Meech versus the Pro Tour Corvette if the track open. The track open, the weather good is going down. Y'all have that vlog coming. But other than that, I hope y'all enjoyed this vlog. I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna catch y'all later. BCG, we out.